Good morning, good morning, folks. Hey, this is Wesley, Virgin. Welcome to another Sunday mindset message here. And guess what? What you're looking at now is my view from my bedroom here in Colombia, Medellin. And I just woke up grateful to God, grateful to you, and grateful to have this opportunity to speak with you this morning here. And this morning I want to talk about stress, okay? I want to teach you how to overcome it, okay? How many of you have ever experienced stress in your life? Comment below. Great morning, everyone. How are you doing? You feeling good? I love it. I love you. Notice how I say great morning. I don't say good morning. Great morning, okay? But how many of you had a mosquito bite last night? How many of you have ever experienced stress in your life? All of us have, right? Absolutely. And before I get into the strategy to eliminate your stress, I want to share a story with you. I want to share with you how powerful stress is and how it can be a complete debilitator to the body in your life, okay? And I've told a story before. It's an emotional story, so if you hear me choked up a bit, if I shed a few tears, it's okay. I'll be fine. So, maybe, I don't know, 2 decades ago, maybe 15 years ago, I had a best friend. Okay? And I had a childhood best friend. And it was a best friend that, I would do everything with, basically. Many of you know I'm from Houston, Texas, and I grew up in Sunnyside area. And, we were cool, we were close. We did everything together. We had fun together, got in trouble together. And I remember it was a period in my life. I was in my 20s, and I wanted to make more money. I think in your 20s is when you go through a period of you don't know what you want to do. You don't know how to do it. But there's more out there. And I remember this is when the war between United States and Iraq had broke out. And I remember going to process, and me and my friend would say, we're going to Iraq. I know that sounds crazy, right? We said we're going to Iraq. We're going to basically sign up to be a contractor to go overseas. And we was excited about it because we were going to make about $90,000 a year. And we were stoked. We were excited about it. We went through the processing, and it's a very long process to be able to go overseas at that time, to go to a foreign country to support the troops. Listen. I remember we got to the last day, okay? And it was time for us to fly to Dubai en route to Afghanistan. And at the last moment, got a call from my best friend that says, Wes, I'm not going. Now I was shocked because we had already planned it. We were packed. As a matter of fact, we were leaving out the next day. He said, I'm not going. I got to stay here for my grandmother. That's what he told me. So at the time, it didn't make much sense. I didn't really get it. I didn't understand. We were going to go make some money together and, better our lives. And he decided to stay back. And I remember flying to Dubai. And I remember getting to the hotel. It's a nice hotel in Dubai. First time in Dubai, by the way. And I get a call. And I'm thinking to myself, how did I get a call when no one knows that I'm here? My parents know I'm here, obviously. But, who's calling me? And I pick up the phone, and it's my father. And I'm thinking to myself, well, why is my father calling me? Is he trying to check if I made it on time? But how did he get this number? Like, how did he get in to the point that I had to speak with him, and it was an emergency. And he said, Wesley, are you sitting down? I said, yeah. I said, what's going on? He said, your best friend Josh, just shot himself in the head. He killed himself this morning. And for a moment, I couldn't believe it, honestly. I just couldn't believe it because he didn't have a bad life. He didn't have a terrible life. I mean, he didn't look to be depressed or down to me. And we spent a lot of time together, hanging out with women, had a good time. And I remember shedding a few tears, and I couldn't believe I was in shock. And I was overseas, so I couldn't go back to Houston, Texas, because I was already processing to start my new job. But listen up. Josh, which was my best friend, he had a mother, and his mother was completely healthy. His mother was amazing. I love her to life. She worked out. But when she discovered that her son had took his own life, she couldn't get over it. She was crying every day. I mean, every day. Imagine crying every single day. Within 1 year, because this woman was stressing out. I mean, I've never saw anything like it. She was just stressing about her son. Why did he leave? Why? She kept saying this over and over again. And within 1 year, she was diagnosed with cancer. This woman had never been to the doctor. She was healthy. There was nothing wrong with her at all. She was perfectly fine. Within 1 year, because she was stressing about the departure of her son passing on, she was diagnosed with cancer. And then the following year, she died. She passed away. And the reason why I tell you that story, because stress can kill you. Stress can cause all type of debilitating diseases to inflict your body. Stress can age you. Does that make sense? And so I wanted to teach you and give you some techniques here to overcome stress. First, let's define what stress is. Another word for stress is worry. Many of you, when you say I'm stressed, you're worried about something. Can I get an amen, please? It's Sunday morning, so we're going to use the word amen, all right? Can I get an amen? Like, that's what it is. You know, I think many people don't understand what stress is. Many of you say, oh, I'm stressed. I'm stressed out. I'm so stressed out. Now, listen, think about how many times you are saying that affirmation that is debilitating your mind, your body, and your life. Many of you say that at least several times a day. I'm so stressed out right now. I'm stressed out about business. I'm stressed out about my relationship. I'm stressed out about money. Think about the repetition of the words that you're using that is completely destroying your life. Think about it for a second. You know, for all of you that believe in the ability to manifest, what you don't realize by repeating how stressed you are manifesting a stressful life. You are manifesting things and experiences that's going to attract you in your life to create havoc, problems, issues, more adversities. Can everybody hear me? Does that make sense? Okay. You know, I've been teaching people on the internet for a very long time. And some of you believe, well, affirmations are not real, you know. I say affirmations and they don't work. Well, how about the affirmations that you're saying that's completely destroying your life? How many times have you said, you know, I just have anxiety. I'm stressed out. I'm so stressed out. How many times have you said those words? And have you said it with emotion? Does that make sense? And when you're stressed out, is life getting better? Are you searching for solutions? No, you keep repeating and saying the same words. And your mind begins to attract and to bring things in your life that validate the thoughts that you're thinking about. Listen up. Look at that penthouse. You like it? Let me share some with you. I'm going to put a smile on your face this morning here. I want everybody that can hear right now, everybody that have eyes to see, I want you to comment these words below, and I want you to say them with your mouth. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Say it. Comment below. I am too blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Because to be stressed is to be ungrateful. To be ungrateful of the opportunities and the solutions that are before you. Many of you are so worried about everything. You're worried about money. You're worried about your relationship. You're worried about business. You're worried about everything. But listen, to worry about something is not a solution for something. You can't worry and find a solution at the same time. You can't be stressed and blessed at the same moment. When you begin to focus on the blessings, you know, some of you stress about your business. You're not making enough money. Well, thank God you have a business. You know how many people who are still procrastinating about starting a company? Many of you are stressed about money. Some people have no money unless you have some money. Listen, I'm going to take a phrase from Denzel Washington. He says, when a man or a woman begins to have an attitude of gratitude, his or her life will change. Listen, you can't be blessed and stressed at the same moment. Okay, you can't. To feel blessed means to feel grateful for every experience that has taken place in your life. Even the tough times. The tough times in your life are not meant for your downfall. The hard times, the tough times are meant to make you resilient, to prepare you for the blessings. Does that make sense? All these little bitty adversities that are taking place in your life, it happens to people who are trying to be great. How many of you want to be great? Be honest. Anybody that's great, anybody that you admire, whether it's a sports figure, a songwriter, or artist, the reason why they are great is because their ability to manage stress. How do you manage stress? Realizing that you're too blessed to be stressed. See, exceptional people, they realize they can't take and spend any of their time thinking about how stressed life is, thinking about how all the problems in their life, because to think about a problem does not provide a solution. You see how the thinking has to change, ladies and gentlemen, here? Okay? You know, listen, like I've shared many times before. You know, many of you, I hear, Wesley, I want to change my life. I want to change my life. I just want to change. I want to change my circumstances. I want to change my money. I want to change my body. I want to change everything in my life. But for change to take place, you must first change the thinking. See, what I'm sharing with you and what I'm suggesting when I share with you that you're too blessed to be stressed, I want you to focus on the blessings, not the stressings. I want you to focus on the solutions, not the problems. I want you to focus on the winnings, not the losings. Okay? I want you to focus on the successes, not the adversity. Focus on the things that are going well, not the things that are going wrong. See, this is a total paradigm shift. Every man and every woman on here that is listening to my voice, stress is a choice. Can I get an amen? It is. It's a choice. Think about it. You have to choose to say you're stressed. You have to choose to think about everything that is going wrong in your life. You have to choose to be negative. You got to choose to feel down. You have to choose to feel disappointed. You have to choose to feel depressed. Those are choices. It doesn't just happen. And if you believe it just happened, it's because you are not aware of your emotions. You're not aware of how you feel. Once a man and a woman becomes aware on how they feel, once they begin to notice and realize that awareness, they can change it. I want everybody to comment these words again below. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Say it. Say it with your lips. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm too blessed to be stressed. I am too blessed to be stressed. These are new affirmations that I'm giving you. See, what I want to do on this beautiful Sunday morning here, I want to begin to obliterate, to destroy all those negative affirmations you've told yourself in the past. I want to get rid of, I am stressed, I have all this anxiety, I'm disappointed, I'm depressed, I'm down, I'm hurt, I'm sad. Fuck all those emotions. We're going to begin to vibrate higher. When people ask me, well, how do I vibrate higher? Well, you're first beginning with your words. You begin to say, I'm too blessed to be stressed. I mean, I don't have time to be stressed. Because so many blessings, so many potential blessings are beginning to fall in my life. So many doors are getting ready to be opened. So many opportunities are waiting for me this week. Many of you don't realize that you have opportunities this week that's going to change your entire life. This week. How are you not excited? You know why you're not excited? Because you're too busy looking back at your past. You're looking at the problems, the bills, the debt, the bad credit, the divorces, the hurt times, the problems. You're just thinking about it. You're just like, well, how am I going to fix this? And how am I going to do this? Listen, it is already fixed. Your problem, they're fixed already. Well, how, Wes? I don't know. Listen, your issues are fixed. Your financial problems, they are fixed. Your business is working. It is getting better. Does that make sense? The money is coming in. You are making better decisions. You are attracting the right people. See, I know some of you right now getting excited right now. But I want you to repeat what I'm saying to you, because that's exactly what I did when I was at a tough spot in my life. 28 years old, didn't know what I was going to do. Trying to build companies, trying to build an online business. And I realized that I had to divorce my problems. I had to divorce my adversities. I had to divorce my stress. I had to divorce anything that was going to be a debilitator for my future. And what you're looking at right now is my present, which was before my future. You see that right there? That's a view outside of my bedroom in Medellin, Colombia. You're looking at a creation of my past. What you're looking at right now was something that I envisioned when I was in a small one-bedroom apartment in Houston, Texas. I had nothing but walls around. I didn't have any view like this. I didn't have glass doors. I didn't have a balcony. But this vision that you're able to see today came from the thinking of my past. Can I get an amen, please? Okay? That's it. That's why I'm able to live and enjoy this phenomenal life that I have. Because I remain grateful. Listen, you have to remain grateful in your struggles. When people ask me, what's the secret to success? Remain grateful in your pain. Remain grateful in financial struggle. Be grateful with the heartbreak. Be grateful when you have childhood trauma. Be grateful in all things. I think that's in the Bible. Is it not? I'm paraphrasing. In the Bible it says, I'm going to paraphrase, be grateful in all things. Does that make sense? Are you with me here? Be grateful in all things. Okay? Even the moments of uncertainty. Listen, hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I know you can't see me, but look at me. I know some of you don't know what you want to do with your life. I know some of you feel that you're stuck. I know some of you have no clue on how you're going to transcend from where you are. I know that. I know some of you are still thinking about the how. Well, how I'm going to do this, Wes? Well, how I'm going to fix this? Well, I'm 40 years old. I'm 50 years old. I'm 20 years old. I don't know what to do. How do I get out of my household? How do I get out of this relationship? How do I get more money? I get it. But in your uncertainty, you will find your gifts. Can I get an amen? In your uncertainty, you will find your gifts. Why? Write this down. Because what you're seeking is also seeking you. Let me say it again. What you're seeking in life, if it's also seeking you. See, like if you're seeking stress, and you might say, well, I'm not seeking stress. Yeah, but yeah, okay, you're not seeking stress, but yet you keep telling yourself and other people how stressed you are. So if you keep saying that you're stressed, that's what you're seeking. And that's what you're becoming. If you say I'm blessed, then that's what you're seeking. Then that's what you start to become. Blessed, abundant, fruitful, formidable, powerful, excellent, outstanding, giving, loving, loyal. Does that make sense? So again, I want everybody to comment below. I'm too stressed to be blessed. I'm too stressed to be blessed. Whenever you have a moment of stress, whenever you have a moment that you don't know what you're going to do, say, I'm too stressed to be blessed. I know the solution. I know there's an opportunity in this tough time in my life that I need to realize. It is. There's an opportunity right now in your life. Listen, I don't have all the answers for you right now because I don't know all of you as an individual. But I know one thing about you, that this week can be the best week of your life. I know that. I know that. I know that. I know this week, if you have an intention for this week to be better, it will. If you begin to use your words and realize how powerful your words are as it relates to your life, your words are the building blocks to your reality. Write that down. Oh my God, that was powerful. Let me say that one more time. Your life, your words are the building blocks to your reality. So be careful what you're building. Be careful what you're saying out of your mouth. Be careful what you're thinking about. Hello? Pay attention to who you are around. If you're around people that are negative, cynical, bitching, complaining, I would ask you and I would suggest you remove these people from your life because they're going to affect you. Okay? If you got any value this morning, smash the like button and share this out as well. Go ahead and hit the share button for me. Spread this to other people. Share this with others. I do these rants, these Sunday mindset messages from the top of my heart because I love you. I love people. I do. I don't want to be around them all the time. I'm going to be honest with you, but I love you. Because I truly believe that this world is not filled with criminals and people that just want to do wrong and people that just want to be unhappy. I think there are hundreds of millions of people that just don't know how to do it. I think there are 100 millions of people that just need some hope. They need some belief. They need somebody just to support them. Just to say, you got this shit. And I'm going to be that guy for you. Listen, if your mama can't be that person, your daddy can't be that person, your lover, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, if they can't support you and send you any type of encouraging words, when you come to Wesley $1 billion Virgin, let me tell you something about you. You got this shit. Go make it happen. You were made for it. You were born with greatness. You were born to do things that would change the world. Does that make sense? You're smart enough. You're intelligent enough. You're good enough. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter what your background was. We all, every single person, every single man and woman on this planet have the opportunity to think. We have the opportunity to make decisions. That's what connects us. Because we can think, we can make choices. We can make new decisions. We can make a decision right now to never stress another day of our life. Why? Because it's just not useful. You can make a decision today, right now, that you're just so blessed and you feel blessed that only great and wonderful things are going to begin to reign in your life. How many of you believe that? How many of you believe that this week, money, abundance, love, joy, compliments, just astounding things are going to begin to reveal themselves to you? How many of you believe that? How many of you believe when you go to your job, your boss is going to treat you better? How many of you believe when you go around your significant other, they're going to be more loving towards you? How many of you believe that your kids are going to be more mannerable, more respectful, and more resilient like you? How many of you believe that this week you're going to take action on something that you've been talking about for a very long time, but today you're going to finally take massive action towards it? How many of you know that this week that just phenomenal blessings and things that you've never dreamed of are going to begin to reveal themselves in your life? And all you got to do is just say, I believe. That's all you got to do. You see how simple this is? In the Bible, it says, I'm going to paraphrase, it says that whatever a man believeth, he shall receive it. That's it. Even in the Bible, it didn't say work hard. It just said whatever a man believeth in his heart, he will receive. See too. Whatever you believe, you will receive in your life. You don't know how you're going to receive it. You don't know when you're going to receive it, but you will. That's law. Okay? And all you got to do is believe it. And by believing it, you got to believe that you're too stressed to be blessed, that you're too blessed to be stressed. If you believe that you're too blessed to be stressed, you don't have any time to be stressed. When people ask you, are you stressed out, man? You know, I'm too blessed to be stressed. I don't have time for that shit. When people ask you, man, you look stressed. Well, I'm too blessed to be stressed. I don't know what you're looking at, but I'm too blessed to be stressed. I love all of you. Thank you for joining the Sunday Mindset Message. Come back to this message anytime you need to begin and start your week on a positive note. Anytime you need to be educated. Anytime that you need to hear this again about stress and how to overcome it. Listen to it again on my podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Just search Wesley $1 Billion Virgin Podcast on Google. You'll get access to all this information. I believe a man or a woman that wants to change their life, he must understand that he or she must change his or her paradigm. Okay, you have to change the paradigm. You change the paradigm by allowing yourself to listen to something different repeatedly. You have to immerse yourself with this information. You know, I'm out here in Colombia and I'm working on learning Spanish. And I don't learn Spanish by having a teacher that's going to come here 1 hour a day. I learn Spanish by immersing myself in the culture. Everybody speaks Spanish that's around me. Okay? The chef only speaks Spanish. My driver only speaks Spanish. My personal assistant, she speaks a little English, but mostly Spanish. My maid only speaks Spanish. My Luz only speaks Spanish. Nah, she speaks English too. That's my boo. She bilingual. But does that make sense? You have to immerse yourself with this information. If you want to change, then you need to listen to this information every day. I did. You got to listen to it when you wake up. Listen to it when you take a dump. Listen to it while you're in the shower. Listen to it while you're working out. Listen to it before dinner. Listen to it before bed. You have to immerse yourself to be able to complete the change that you want in your life. Does that make sense? So I love you. I appreciate you. You're amazing. Much love. This is Wesley. $1 Billion Virgin. Let's go!